has been stuck at yellow for like 6 fucking seconds. It's just there at yellow. It's not moving. You don't even notice that traffic is not going according to the way this should be. Everybody's taking a turn. But because you're obsessing over your communication status, over your electronic equipment while transporting yourself, of course you're asking for a recipe to be in a fucking car accident. Of course you're asking to be pulled over. Of course you're asking to be at the mercy of the universe. All because of this unacceptable behavior that you're exhibiting outside of yourself from the lack of discipline that you have from within. The way in which something functions or operates. You are not functioning the way that you should be. Believe me, I know it's a little hard to think right now. I understand that you've gone to the store for simple things and to no avail. You get nothing. Discipline. Read. Control gained by enforcing obedience or order, orderly or prescribed conduct or a pattern of behavior. Self-control. Training that corrects, molds, or perfects the mental faculties or moral character. There's that word again, more. If you are not disciplined in your way of life, and I can tell you that half of you, if not a good 75% to 80 of you, because of all the options in the world, because of free speech and all this other shit and the cancel culture, your discipline is shit. You don't know how to take a comment being thrown, whether it's destructive or not, and look at it from a researcher stand of view. Look at it from a scholar's standpoint, instead of getting emotional and trying to identify with somebody else's problems that ain't yours. You want to identify so you can react because you have the God-given right and freedom. Free will, really? Free will doesn't mean discipline. If you're disciplined in your works in life, then the free will that you do encounter won't be met with great resistance by this fucking Mercury retrograde. But maybe I'm just a voice. Maybe we're not understanding. Let me talk to your conscious. Perceiving, apprehending, or noticing with a degree of control, thought, or observation. Personally felt. Being concerned or interested. Sorry. Look, I'm high. Anywho, marked by strong feelings or notions. Now, we're talking about the consciousness of oneself during this retrograde as well. In a nutshell, if your consciousness is fucked and operating during this retrograde, it's because you lack the moral discipline for the absolute behavior that is necessary for you to maintain yourself in a homeostasis, part of what we call being stable. Just because you can doesn't mean that you should. And if you want to, by all means, do what you do. But these are things that are going to hurt you. These are things that are going to give you a false sense of perception, a false sense of hope, and a false sense of I'm right, or I'm entitled, or woo 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 woo, whatever it is that you can fucking throw into your mindset. Don't lose who you are trying to be right because you have the option to exercise your rights. Don't do that right now. Chill, relax. Hey, let things be. If a wasp stings you, get out the way. If a person don't want to fuck with you, let it be. Do not take things personally. Open up your mind, strengthen your consciousness. by developing a stronger sense of morale, by observing your behavior, whether who's around and who's not around, and honing in on your discipline to keep yourself, as I would like to say, at top physical awareness. You take care of yourself in those mannerisms. You take care of those defections within yourself during this retrograde. You're going to find that operating around people who are not disciplined, who are not into what you're listening to, you will find you're going to be able to navigate around that. You're going to find that you got a lot more power from within by submitting and not resisting to not exercise these options that we have in life. Don't be extra this month is basically what I'm telling you. Don't go out your way above and beyond like you normally do. And don't underestimate who is to the left or right of you. This is El Shefe, B.D.O. Radio. Lead Digest.